Hi everyone! Welcome to Souped Up Recipes. Today we're making 白菜卷, which is cabbage roll. I love this dish. The flavor is great. It's like a healthy version of Chinese dumplings, but easier to make because you don't need to make the wrapper. Okay, let's get started. Normally, this dish will be done with ground pork. I just happen to have some lamb meat today, which I'm happy to use. Remember I made a false off the bones lamb stew not so long ago? This is the extra meat from the lamb leg. It has lots of silver skins, which will affect the texture of the filling. Take some time to remove it. If you want to switch it with ground pork or beef, totally fine. Once they are nice and clean, switch a knife, roughly slice them into smaller pieces, then chop them into ground lamb meat. Don't grind it too fine. Make sure you can see little bites or else the filling will be too mushy. Okay, set the lamb aside. Let's prepare the cabbage. You can use almost any kinds of cabbage you can find. This is a Chinese daikon cabbage, which is what we normally use for this recipe. You just take the leaves off, remove the stem, reserve 3 to 4 pieces of stem for later. The rest of it, you can put it in a pickle jar. I made a full tutorial on how to pickle vegetables. You can go check it out. Or you can slice the stem to make a stir fry with pork. No matter what you do with it, we're not going to use these in this video. Slice the reserved stem and roughly dice it. Season it with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. The salt will pull out most of the moisture. Let it sit for 20 minutes. Squeeze all the liquid out so your filling won't be too watery. Set it aside. I soaked some dry shiitake mushroom with 1 cup of water 4 hours in advance or until they are soft. Squeeze the water out. Save the soaking liquid. We'll use it later. Slice the mushroom and dice it. Then set it aside. Now, let's make the filling. To the lamb meat, add 1½ tablespoon of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of Chinese cooking wine, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of grated ginger, 1 tablespoon of grated garlic, 1 teaspoon of toasted cumin powder. Cumin always goes so good with lamb. A 1/4 teaspoon of salt to taste, some freshly ground white pepper, the diced shiitake mushroom, the diced cabbage stem, and a 1/3 cup of diced scallion. Last but not least, a drizzle of sesame oil. Mix everything first, then stir the filling within one direction for a few minutes and throw the filling back into the bowl again and again for a few minutes as well to develop the texture. Set it aside and we're gonna blanch the cabbage leaves. Bring a pot of water to a boil. Add 1/2 teaspoon of salt and a drizzle of vegetable oil. Even though I removed the stem, I still like to let the stem side to touch the water first for about 10 seconds. Then drop the rest in and wait for another 10 seconds. They should be soft and pliable now. Take them out. Adjust the leaves so the steam can evaporate and the liquid can drip down easily. Let it cool down a little bit and we can start wrapping our cabbage rolls. I like to pre-divide my filling into 12 even parts so my cabbage rolls will have an even size. Get a piece of cabbage leaf. It is a little broken, not a problem at all. There is a little bit stem left. I like to soften that so it is not stiff when wrapping. Put some filling on it. Shape it into a short log. Fold 2 sides into the middle. Keep rolling it, kind of like making egg rolls. Look at it. How easy is that? you just do the same thing and finish all of them. Because the wrapper is vegetable, I don't think these can be freezed well. It is better to make it fresh and eat it fresh. Place them in a steamer, put it above some cold water, turn the heat to high. Once the water is boiling, count the time and let it steam for 20 minutes. While that is cooking, let's make the sauce. Add about 2 teaspoons of vegetable oil, 2 teaspoons of garlic paste, 1 tablespoon of cilantro stem, 2 tablespoons of diced red bell pepper. This is for color. If you like this dish to be spicy, you can use hot red chilies. Stir them until fragrant. Toss in a tablespoon of oyster sauce. Grind some white pepper to taste. Follow up with 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Mix everything again. Now this should smell amazing. Pour in the reserved mushroom soaking liquid. Bring it to a boil. Give it a taste to adjust the flavor. Mine needs a 1/4 teaspoon of sugar and a tiny bit of salt. About 1/8 teaspoon of salt to balance the flavor. I also drizzled a little bit dark soy sauce to change the color. Turn the heat to low. Add some cornstarch water in batches. This is just 1.5 tablespoons of cornstarch mixed with 1.5 tablespoons of water. Just keep stirring until the sauce is thickened up. When it looks like that, it's good. Now, let's go back and take a look of the cabbage rolls. The bowl will catch a lot of water that dripped down from the lid. That is normal. Don't panic. Take it out and pour all the water into a bowl. If not, all those liquid will dilute the gravy that we just made. You don't need to waste this. You can use it as a broth or stock. I use it to make noodle soup. Really good. Pour the gravy all over the cabbage rolls. That looks so good. It's very tender and soft. You can cut it with a pair of chopsticks. This is how the inside looks. I'm drooling now. Let's give it a try. This tastes so good. The lamb tastes quite different because I normally make it with ground pork, which would taste much milder. The lamb really got its character in there. The gravy reminds me of the stuffed tofu that I made not so long ago. Very garlicky and savory. This dish is so healthy. You can eat all of this and worry about nothing. It's just meat and vegetables. I hope you give this a try soon. If you did, leave me a comment. Let me know how it goes. As always, the recipe will be in the description down below the video. You can go check that out. Thank you for watching until the end. I want to quickly talk about a new resource I have for you. I got lots of comments asking me about the ingredients and tools that I'm using. To make this easier for you, I create this Amazon storefront page. You can click into each category and see common ingredients you will need. Here, I wrote a little comment for each product so you can easily understand what recipe you can make with each ingredient. This page doesn't let me customize everything, so it's not perfect, but hopefully this helps you. Let me know any feedback you have on it in the comment. I'll put the page link in the description of all my videos so you can go check it out whenever you need. Thank you again, and I will see you next time.